I've drunk about a third of a bottle of wine, so do you mind if I sit down? Is that okay?
No!
Go for it.
Alright, seriously, thank you very much, thank you. Actually, I almost didn't get here. My housemate got into a bit of an accident. Yeah, he shat himself on his bike. Lycra, it doesn't work very well. Right. So I'm going to sit down because I'm going to try something new. This is one of those new material nights. I'm going to sit down and see if I can play with status. It's going to become part of you. Does that feel better?
Yeah.
Does that work better? Okay.
Well, Doonigan.
So actually, what I was also going to do is I was going to do some new material. I thought I've got a new phone, and I thought I could use Wikipedia to look on my new phone, and I thought I could talk to one of the audience members. So obviously, I looked up Perth on Wikipedia, and it turns out Perth isn't very funny. It's actually quite depressing and shit. So I really use some material. But the thing that is good is the fact that my phone, well, I say new phone, it's more like it ate my old phone, is massive, right? I've had TVs smaller than this fucker, okay? But also the fact that it's a new phone, it's kind of going back to those big phones from the 80s, isn't it? And they kind of think, well, we are kind of returning back to the 80s. We've got like, a Tory government, Gaddafi's in the news again.
Yeah.
Wankers wearing stupid haircuts and playing synth everywhere. But obviously Gaddafi is in the news at the moment. The Middle East has gone crazy, as we know. It has gone quite bonkers. But it's obviously, I lived for a year in a place called Jerusalem, and it's so mental, it's got its own thing called Jerusalem syndrome. Has anyone ever heard of Jerusalem syndrome?
Yeah.
Okay, Jerusalem, that's a Jerusalem night. So Jerusalem syndrome is basically, you turn up as a pilgrim to Jerusalem, and you turn up to your hotel room, and something clicks in the back of your brain, and you suddenly think you're a biblical character. You basically don like some robes, your bed sheets, and wander around saying, "Oh, Jesus now." And so you're in Jerusalem, you can tell us, you're in Jerusalem where you're sitting on the high street in a cafe and you see King David get into a fight with the Mother Mary whilst the Prophet Elijah starts to mug some Danish tourists. By trade I'm a youth worker, I work with Institute Youth. In the Institute Youth, I haven't done that since 1998, but fuck it, I'd had to pay £9,000 tuition fees. Fuck 'em. But I worked as a youth worker out in the Middle East. I was working with Israeli and Palestinian kids between the ages of 16 and 25.
Woo.
So seriously, there's no such thing as a tough audience when your dad gets shot. So, and what I was doing was I was working. I was trying to use. Okay, call me naive, call me stupid, but I was trying to use art and craft to make the world a better place. It turns out tie-dyes are very good at solving geopolitical conflicts. So anyway, after a while, when they realised that I was a member of Hamas or Mossad and just a heterosexual guy that really liked glitter, they started to warm to me. Positive warm. But the more cases they were surprised at who I was, and they were surprised that I was Jewish. And I'm thinking, like, seriously, look at me. I look like Woody Allen and Alex Selby spliced together. I'm brought up in Essex, seriously. But then again, look, I over-gesturise with my hands. I've never bought around. Apologies to Scotsman. And I've got a big nose, and I eat Christian babies. Seriously. Anti-Semitism 101.
Woo!
But what actually was interesting was when I was out there, I had a week from hell, and this is when I realised that no job matters, no audience matters, because you can throw bottles at me, and I've survived this. I was living out with these living out there, and these guys who actually warmed to me. This guy called Mohammed, and he was like, "Come and join me, come out and see my house, my village." This is not really a village, it was more a refugee camp. And I went out to see him, but I was reluctant to go out and see him, so I wanted to take my mate along with me. And I wanted to take my mate who was in the Israeli army, but I didn't want to work things up too much, so I brought my chef friend in the Israeli army. Has anyone ever seen Under Siege? Yeah. Okay, let's say it's a little bit close to the truth than you should imagine. Anyway, so my friend Yossi, we go out there, we go to this place, and his dad is staring at me. He doesn't stop looking at me, just stares and stares. His family are beautiful, wonderful. I eat about 15 different types of hummus. And God, I was clearing it out, seriously. It fell through. I have a needle, I promise you. But then after that bottle of wine, definitely. Alright, so, and what happened was, I was going back home, and suddenly I hear pew 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 pew, and suddenly Yossi pulls this kind of combat roll, and he goes, "They AK-47s, they're shooting us, they must be Palestinians, we get out of the car, push them out of the car, push me under." Suddenly we hear some more pew 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 pew. Oh, well, there must be M16s, they're the Israelis, there must be Israelis. I'm thinking, how the fuck can you tell guns from pew-pews? Seriously? And suddenly, from nowhere, he pulls out a cannon, right? A hand cannon, and combat rolls out. Anyway, I'm sitting there, I promise you I pissed myself. I'm not going to kid it, I'm being shot at, alright? Anyway, so he combat rolls out and suddenly I hear laughter in the corner and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? I wander on and then suddenly there's this couple, these guys, these Palestinian guys and the Israeli border patrol and they're laughing and then suddenly this guy goes, hello, you're from Hendel? And I go, no, I'm not from Hendon. I'm like, why the fuck were you shooting us? Turns out they were upset at the fact that I didn't go and visit them as well. So I went back home, had another 15 times of hummus, and realised that really, if they're shooting at you and they still love you, it must be a good night. Anyway, you've been delightful. Simon's standing up. Good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jon Pam!